Ah, fuck. I was muted. I thought I unmuted. Well. Hello, everyone. My name is Vesper Bad Fortune, Witch of Fate. Now I'm here to tell you, scuff happens to everyone. Scuff happens to everyone. Whatever. It's the Vesper. Hello. Hello, whatever. Let me actually get my stuff together. I hope you're both doing well. Do I have, okay, everything's right now. But what's most important right now is that everyone recovers from this week. That's the most important thing, is that everyone is in recovery. If you're okay, that's fine. Most of us are only running on okay. But we're playing a brand new game tonight. Do I have it, actually? That's the main issue, is whether or not I have it. Because I don't remember if I downloaded it or not. It's always fun when you have to actually go out and remember whether or not you downloaded something. But, I am ready to take tomorrow off. I am ready to take tomorrow off. Wait, do I have the Amateur Deity Society downloaded? I do not. Whoops. I won't be able to stay the whole time. I got work training I need to attend to in about 30 minutes. Oh man. That sucks. I hate homework in general, but I hate it when adult work gives you homework. It's like this should have stopped. This wasn't necessary. How I'm very much against capitalism and what it has done to us in general, but that's neither here nor there. But I just wanted to kind of. But before I jump into stream, which I will do because this is considerably a branded stream, I guess. Did I click branded? I'm not sure if I should click branded content on this, but you know, better to be safe than sorry since I got the game for free and I'm playing it for free. But we're playing Amateur Deity Society tonight. But to inform y'all of plans for the week, I will not be streaming again until, well, I'll stream on Sunday and then I stream on Wednesday. I'm taking tomorrow off because I'm a sleepy bat. and the bat needs a break. The bat has been taking some unhealthy coping mechanisms, like staying up till like 4 a.m. and not getting enough sleep. and even though I can take staying up to 4 a.m., I'm still a very sleepy person. And I'm not getting enough naps to make up for it. But, and on Wednesday we have more free games. And we're going to get back to Persona 4 eventually. Eventually. Sometime this year. Sometime this year, we will get back to Persona 4 in Little Gary 2 shoes. I think we're just gonna have to focus on those two games during December. Because, oh boy, I don't want to be... It's taken an entire year to finish Persona 4, because I just keep taking breaks. How close are you to finishing Go-To Shoes? I don't think we have that much more. I mean, we have the first... Well, technically we don't have the first sacrifice, but that's because I fucked up and forgot to talk to men. And so yeah, that's on me. But I think we only have like a few playthroughs. Like I could probably dedicate a week to it, and then we get through. And I would like to spend more time playing it on stream. However, however, after you like play through it once on stream, or then just kind of wanting to like skip through the rest of it, because then you're just redoing all the same conversations and stuff, I presume. So, so we're gonna get a sucky ending, and then maybe like I'll like do like a golden ending stream or something, and y'all can see a really good ending. But did I put on the wrong model? No, I don't. This is like the only good model I have. My ear, I feel like I'm noticing my ear smear more. But we got to finish Little Gay Two Shoes and Persona 4. I want to get at least finished with like the main story and before we get to the golden content, the original golden content. Okay, let me start this up. Oh, why do I have just everything up? I've been reading Cemetery Boys, and I want to say it's good, but I just don't think I'm the proper audience for Cemetery Boys, which is very sad because I was very excited to read it, but it's kind of feeling like, eh. So, you know those. Have you ever had that feeling where you're excited for something and you're just like, oh, now that I've actually experienced it, it's kind of meh. That's always the worst. Where's my OBS? Da, 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 da. Okay. Isn't this just a... Hold on. And I know it doesn't even have sound. I'm kind of worried. I'm kind of worried because after trail cam, I'm like, I want to be careful now. Let me go turn on my fan because I just want to drown out my own voice from everyone else in the observatory. So give me 1 sec. I'm gonna look weird. Okay. Trail cam had so much promise. I know. It was so interesting, but it. And here's the thing. I think the events were supposed to be randomized. I think the events were supposed to be randomized, but they weren't. And like I was lied to. But at least Signed Mary was so good. I I cannot Signed Mary was so good. It's just like, okay, not everything here is trash. Not everything here is trash. So it's like, okay, Signed Mary is very good. Sometimes the potential makes it worse, yeah. But like with Cemetery Boys, it's mostly because like I read up on it and it's like, oh, this seems fun, and then it's and I think another thing with the book Cemetery Boys is that I couldn't get it through the channels I use most of the time for the longest while. So it's like, this should be good, right? I haven't been able to find it. No, it's just kind of like a whole bunch of other stories, and it's not. I think what is making it. Wait, I thought the. No. They did not make Trail Cam. Sign Mary has only has one developer, and Sign Mary was their first and only thing so far. You're thinking of Saint Maker and the Letter, probably. With Saint Maker wasn't bad per se, but I think if they just wanted to make a kinetic novel, which is which is a visual novel without any choices, they should have just made a kinetic novel. It's it's, it's no problem. It's no problem. Hopefully, oh wow, we were just into it, huh? It is dark. You are reasonably sure this is a dream, but you are undecided whether it is your own. Nobody and nothing is here except the dreamer. She may or may not be you. It's hard to tell. Try to wake her up. She isn't responding to your voice. You try shaking her by the shoulder, but that doesn't work either. It bothers you that nobody, nothing is here is besides the dreamer. You can't ditch the feeling there is supposed to be something. Or somewhere, perhaps. Make something? Don't know where to begin. You wonder if the dreamer might. Ask her to make something. She twitches. You might be getting to her. You feel your environment changing. Okay, I guess we're making something. Make something, make something, make something. Me trying to fight my writer's block. I had one of those dreams again. In my restless dreams, I see that place. Writer's block. I never remember what happens in them. They just leave me with this feeling I'm supposed to be doing something. I never have any idea what. Sometimes it takes a week to get out of my head. I'm starting to think I have a problem. Relatable. Silent Hill isn't a nightmare as much as creativity blocks are. Anyway, it's a school day. I should get going. Oh, I should have been talking like Sora. This is Sora. Another morning at Franklin High. I could have taken the bus, but I walked. I like to pretend I might choose another. I like to pretend I might choose to turn around at any time on the way there. And just when I looked, Tyler Young is standing next to the entrance. Please tell me he's waiting for someone else. Lives in his own world, thinks everyone else lives there too. Try to sneak past Tyler, go home and call in sick. Home of the Bolts, 1981 District Men's Ping Pong Champions. I guess we shall admire the athletic history. The ping pong's team triumph of 17 years ago is commemorated on the side of the building, right next to our 0 other athletic titles. At least there's 0 other athletic titles. At least they're not trying to, like, sadly scoot by on being, like, 10th place in a soccer district championship or some shit. I'd say we make for a sporting ineptitude with strong academics. But I'm saving that joke for when the guidance counselor. When we talk colleges. If I recall, 81 was also the year they announced the school's still upcoming renovation. They got a few years left if they want to get it done by this century. Okay, okay. The writing's snarky. We got some snark. So in the old 90s, yeah. Let me make sure I'm not, like, deaf or anything. Before anyone asks, no, there's not music. There's no music on my end either. Try to sneak past Tyler. Ah shit, I meant to talk to Tyler. Whoops. Okay, eyes down, walk quickly, visualize not having to talk to Tyler. Hey, Denise. Crap. Hey. I was waiting for you to get here, and there's this wild question that's been on my mind lately. This is what I was dreading. I can only hope his inane, sophomore question, whatever it is, has a trivial answer that won't lead to endless follow-up questions or rebuttals on his end. Do you think the universe is digital or analog? I think whatever your medication, John, I want some. That's an excellent question. I bring up with one of the physics teachers. Yeah, I'd ask them, but I don't think they're really considering all the implications. Fascinating. Anyway, I gotta go. Please don't follow me inside. Please don't follow me inside. Please don't follow me inside. Yeah, me too. Let's go see. What I was thinking was, kill me. Okay, okay, I'm loving it, but it needs music. And he explains Planck's constant. I'm like, hey, if there's a minimal possible amount of energy, that sounds more digital than analog, and Tyler's in full Tyler mode. I need to lose him if I'm somehow to retain my sanity. I keep dreaming I'm supposed to do something or other, or make something in the latest iteration. Let's try the library. Blah, 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 quantum mechanics, blah, 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 yowie. Blah, blah, blah. Theseus ship, lock, socks, blah, blah, blah. Morphogenetic field, blah, blah, blah. And wow, my eyes are just not working today. I'm sorry, chat. We're just not working with the eyes. The shelves of books. The situation is getting dire. The shelves of books and the windows stick out as potential vectors for escape. This is the densest concentration of potential diversionary objects in this school. There's a one-story drop here. If I aim for the bushes, girl is just like, I can jump out this window and survive. It's just a singular story. I can live. I might break a leg, but I can live. Let's go for the shelves of books. Outmaneuvers Tyler around the corners. Find a book to distract him with. Throw books at him with abandon. Who are we? Or we can just jump because of the ideation. Okay. Um, The urge to throw books at him like a goblin is very, very strong. We can let the intrusive thoughts win. Oh, why did you have to say that? You know what? I'm letting the intrusive thoughts win. Throw books. On second thought, or not, it's not like he'll shut up while we're both waiting in the principal's office. Damn it. Find a book to distract him with. No, let's jump. Damn. Locked. The ideation does not get to win today, chat. I guess that was a bit too much to hope for. The impulsive thoughts lose. Sorry. Find a book to distract him with. Let's see. Roswell and Giza, the hidden connection. Oh. You know, this is, definitely written by that one dude with the Einstein hair on the History Channel. If anyone knows who I'm talking about, like that dude in Ancient Histories who looks like aliens, dude, exactly. This might do the trick. Oh yeah, I've read that one twice. Been meaning to tell you about it. Oh god, no. Back to what I was saying. Blah blah blah. String theory. Blah blah blah. Kiki and Boba. Blah blah blah. Outmaneuver Tyler around the corners. 4 randomized laps around the room, and I still can't shake him. It's like he's traded in social cue detection for enhanced spatial awareness. Give up on the library. Oh, this poor girl. Poor Denise. Try the cafeteria. Which the periodic table might be nothing more than I need something, anything to redirect his attention. There's a sizable crowd of students eating breakfast. They generally look unimpressed with the viscosity of the eggs this morning. Yell food fight or scan the crowd. Oh, we are just a gremlin. I think we are canonically just a chaos gremlin. You know what? I'm not going to scan the crowd. I'm going to let the intrusive thoughts win. I'm going to let the impulsive thoughts win. One, that doesn't work in real life. You just get laughed at. Two, a food fight would only make Tyler talk louder. Fine. I don't have an in with any of these clicks. To say nothing of how little of an in Tyler has with them. Like, that's Craig over there, maybe. Now, I don't really know what Gödel's incompleteness theorem actually means, but I think it implies when the special interest is something nobody else talks about. I see Craig Fitzpatrick in the crowd since he might be my last hope. It's him or me. I have no choice. I, I'm sure. I'm sure there must be multiple endings. This is great. I love this. Same. I just kind of wish there was music, but I don't think. Gotta go now. Hopefully, I said I wasn't going to go and play this entire game in one sitting. I said I wasn't going to play this entire game in one sitting, but now. We're gonna stick Tyler on him. Sorry, Craig. Got to play this right. Hey, Denise. Hey, Craig. You know, Tyler, Craig was telling me yesterday about that Godel thing you just mentioned. For a moment, Craig seems confused. If he had taken that moment to hide under the table instead, he might have avoided his fate. Oh, there's so much love in this writing. Whoa, really? You got to hear this then? As Tyler sits down opposite him, Craig gives me a look that speaks volumes. How could you do this, Denise? When we agreed we could still be friends, were those just words? My window of escape is too narrow to answer those implied questions, and he knows it. You know, I was a little worried when we just opened up the game and it said Amateur Deity Society. And there's been no music, and we just kind of like jumped in. But now we know this is not a trail cam situation. As I turn to leave, Craig stares at the ceiling in resignation, says, "Uh-huh," to whatever nonsense Tyler is rambling on about. The rest of the school day passes slowly and without incident. After the last bell, I head to the computer lab for my obligatory hour of procrastinating. Oh, I relate. There's that feeling again. That I'm seriously supposed to be working on something. Let me try to get my eyes open here. That's me at work. Should I be doing something? I still need to put the Rebecca. I'm missing something as a sound alert. Oh, by the way, I've begun fixing my sound alerts. We should only hear one sound alert. They should only go off once. And I will be adding more soon. Oh, where to put you? You're running a little hot. Just like me. uh, oh, hold on. I think I found a fix. I found a fix. Hold on. I might look weird for a second, but I promise you I found a fix for my phone. Yeah. Hold on. Hold on. I'm sorry for midstream bullshit, but hold on. Have you ever just had an idea so perfect and you're like, no, this can't wait? There we go. Now, can I put you back here? Can I put you back here? There we go. The computer lab has 5 PCs. 4 of them are historical artifacts, while the other is merely pathetic. That's the one we use when we do anything, which is serum, which is seldom. 4 of the PCs are historical artifacts. The last one's just pathetic. Craig's already here, as is Sarah Kim. Plus me, that makes 100% attendance for the after school computer club today. Sounds like my high school. I should talk to them, that might help me figure out what I'm supposed to be doing. Tyler Young is the single most annoying person I've ever met. It was exactly enough about every subject to have weird, unfounded opinions about all of them, and won't rest until everyone on the planet knows those opinions. The worst part is, there isn't an ounce of ill will in his body. He likes everyone, so you feel really bad about wishing he moved to Pluto. Oh my god, I love this game's writing. Like, a lot of people complain about Marvel writing, I guess. I'm not sure if this qualifies as Marvel writing. I don't even know what that means, to be fair, though. I don't watch enough Marvel movies to complain about it. But I like the snide snarkiness. It definitely feels very 90s. This feels like it fits in with its surroundings. Craig's already here. Wow, does he look mad? Talk to him. I expect he's still put out about this morning. Better be delicate about this. Hey, buddy. Denise. I had 2 classes with Tyler today. I couldn't get rid of him until an hour ago. That wasn't fun. Okay, I'm sorry. It was a heat of the moment decision. By the way, Jesus says you're supposed to give me a pass until I piss you off about 491 times, right? Very funny. To be clear, 70 times 7 is a symbolic way of saying infinitely many times, I know. Also, not a permanent invitation to try my patience. We've had this conversation before. Glad we're on the same page. Now, what did you want to get on my nerves today? And now hold on. Glad we're on the same page. Now, how else did you want to get on my nerves today? Push his buttons about Christianity some more. Ask what he's up to. So what's on your agenda? Polygon duck out early. Got a history paper to start. Be nice if the school had internet access. Save a few trips to the library, maybe. Wait, you'd use the internet to research a serious paper? Oh, this is the 90s. Why not? They got whole websites about history. You just type history at wahoo.com and boom. Have you ever actually read one of those sites? Not much, not like I can get online at home. I used to access the web at Craig's house pretty often. Of course, that was before we broke up. Let's just say I've seen more than one claim that the Magna Carta was signed aboard the Mayflower. I wouldn't trust them. Yikes. Noted. Oh. This is gonna be like one of those conspiracy theory games where we make fun of conspiracy theorists. Okay, love it. Okay, so we have Tyler Young. Okay, for real, I should consider you have classes with Tyler. That wasn't cool of me. Thank you. It's like you'd think we'd get used to him by now, but we never do. Why do we actually put up with him at all? I've wondered about that. Some kind of united nerd front instinct, I think. Safety your numbers against the cool kids, something like that. You might be right. Notice he's really impossible for them to bully. He's too oblivious to make fun of, and too quick to land a punch on, so they always give up on him when they get sick of listening to him. Yeah. I still don't think it's worth having him around. Agreed. Oh, poor Tyler. I'm not gonna push his buttons about Christianity. I feel like that's mean. Make something. Hey, so... Something up? Have you thought about what we might do next, as a club? Like a new programming project or something? Craig stares at me confused. I can't blame him for his incredulity. Refresh my memory. You're the one who first proposed the concept behind this club, right? I was. The plan was as follows. Team up to write an easy but impressive sounding program freshman year. Treat the computer lab as a glorified study hall through senior year. Put on our college application as 3+ years of extracurriculars. Step 1 went off without a hitch in all 3 months. We made a multi-subject trivia game with an easy interface for the teachers to write their own questions. The school loved it because it justified having bought the new computer. Step 2, a combination of doing homework and screwing around, has been smooth sailing, which makes me feel pretty ridiculous for actually suggesting we take on another project. I know, but I don't know. Maybe I'm bored. Look, I'm busy enough with homework, so I'm going to stick to the plan, but don't let me stop you or anything. Now I think about it, doesn't this whole fake club for college apps feel a little iffy to someone like you? Fake it. Everyone, listen to me. Do not listen to this morality. Fake it. Fake everything. Lie. Do whatever you need to do to get ahead in this world. 'Cause... listen. The gods gave us the ability to lie. Let us use it. Because the truth ain't helping. Do not listen to Denise. Lie on those college applications. Do what you need to do. You need to make a fake club for 3 years. Do it. This has been your weekly PSA. Your weekly PSA is to lie. And don't stop. Job applications? College applications? Lie. Have some good friends. Have some good friends that will also lie for you. Make sure you give them a paper. Make sure you give them a paper to know what the lie is about and keep up the lie. Make sure all your lying friends have the lie papers so that they all can keep up. And have a little liars club. Everyone can be pretty little liars. And there won't be any murder. This has been your PSA. Where is my size? Don't be like Denise. Denise. Like, aren't you supposed to be a stickler for that list of commandments? Denise, please. I don't intend to lie about it. I asked for anything more specific than how long how long I was vice president. Like, if we had activities or made any other programs besides this one, I'll tell the truth. Don't be Craig either. But they're not going to ask, because all these extracurricular calendars want is to be able to say their students are well-rounded individuals. It's just a box to check. This weighs no more on my conscience than does driving 50 in a 45 zone. Besides, it's not like we literally do nothing as a club. We fix the computers when they ask us. This does happen every few weeks. Usually entails turning the computer off and back on again. I guess you could say we're taking credit for being on call. Exactly. I don't know why I asked about a new project. It's not like there's anything I had in mind. Craig shrugs his shoulders at this. Thought I'm supposed to be making something here. Keeps nagging at the back of my mind, though. Leave him alone for now. I guess you should go pretend to read a book now. Have fun. And Sarah. Her eyes are glued to that chemistry homework. She should blink more often. Hey, Sarah. Please don't talk to me right now. I'm trying to focus. It's always a roll of the dice whether Sarah will talk to you on a given day. I wish I could say I knew her better, but she keeps to herself so much. Yeah, sorry, but do you have a minute for some club business? Takes her a few seconds, but Sarah does finally put down her pencil and make eye contact. Okay, make something. I can't believe I'm about to ask this. So I was wondering, how would you feel if we, as a club, started a new programming project? No, thank you. Wow, that was fast. If you and Craig decide to make something, though, I hope it goes well. Thanks. Not exactly on topic, but I think a little shared griping is always a good icebreaker. Craig and I had to do a ton of Tyler dodging lately. How about you? Is this club business? Not really, I guess. Just conversation. I don't talk about... She stumbles on her words for a moment. I don't talk to Tyler. Did she just misspeak, or is she going to say I don't talk about Tyler until she stopped herself? Something feels off about that. You'll have to give me some pointers sometime. I try not to talk to him. Is there something else you want to talk about? Oh, there is tea. We are not drinking. And Sarah has it, and I want it. There is tea, and I want it. However, I just want to say, I'm loving this game. I wish there was some ambient music. Unless I'm just, like, missing it somehow. Like, that is, like, my only con right now. So far, the static noises to accompany... Yeah, so far it's just the static noises to accompany the make something. No, it's not really. Sorry to bother you. She nods and buries herself in her homework again. Looks like 2 votes to 1 against starting some kind of new programming project. Think that means it's time to stop being weird and let the matter drop. So I tell myself when the last person I want to see comes barging through the door. Oh. He's a part of the club. Denise, I remember what I was getting at. The whole room, besides Tyler, visibly stiffens. You don't say. I'll cut to the chase. He pauses for dramatic effect. What a dork. I want to create a universe. As far as Tyler's grandiose declarations go, this is pretty mild. Is it so stuff? You know? Now that you mention it, I'm getting inspired by Homestuck vibes. The Sci-Fi Writers Club meets in Mr. Wilkinson's room. It's in the language hallway. No, 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 I don't mean like the Yonder Plane. The Yonder Plane is Tyler's name for his pile of sci-fi fantasy ideas. He talks about like it's common knowledge. I mean create a universe, like on the computer. A virtual universe, nothing fake, all simulated physics and matter down to the molecule. Endless possibilities. Craig and I stare at him dumbfounded. This is like if he went to the biolab and asked if he could borrow some test tubes so he can cure cancer. Okay. Slow down. First off, have you ever programmed before? Nope, that's why I'm here. Uh-huh. Let's shelve that for a moment. Have you seen the computers here? Those four boot to basic, non-OS. They don't even have hard disks. And the good computer over there only runs at 33 megahertz. They all have a grand total of 4.25 megabytes of RAM between them. That's across 5 computers. How sad. I know, I have songs bigger than that. I don't think these babies could even play Doom. And Doom plays on anything. Like, there are two constants to the universe. You need to be able to play Doom on any electronic object, and Waffle House stays open in the middle of the apocalypse. These things can't play Doom, so, that's sad. Doom on my smart fridge, exactly. Does that mean anything to you? I gather you mean our resources are limited. When I say universe, that could mean just one planet, of course. Craig lets his forehead fall to the table. Also, did Tyler just say our resources? Forget replicating planets. You'd be hard-pressed to make a decent knockoff of City Simulator 1 here. And that's if you know how to code, which you don't. We can figure out scope as we go. Oh, this is giving me vibes of I have an amazing, brilliant world inside my head, but I need you to ride it. And I'm just in so much pain because I relate so hard. Oh yes, I have this brilliant idea inside my mind, but I can't do anything about it because I don't have the skill. Will you write it for me? For free? No. I have 5,000 ideas. Why do you think I want yours? I actually want to pawn off my ideas on other people. I'll make sure you get exposure. Unless that exposure is to rich men with large bank accounts and even larger penises. I don't give a shit, sir. It's like step 1, you must be a millionaire. Step 2, 12 inches. You must be this rich in order to ride this ride. I just need you to get me caught up to speed on the programming stuff and we can make something great. I got loads of notes of how this can work. What do you think? Oh no. This isn't good. I need to shut down this idea right now. Whatever's weird with me lately is going to actually try it. I think we have to listen to the intrusive thought. Alright, Tyler, pay me an exposure. I got, oh, Denise is fictional. She ain't got nothing better to do with her life. I am going to regret this. Maybe. What? Awesome! Under these strict conditions, I need to get every silver lining I can out of this. I'm going to give you programming homework, and you're not allowed to discuss the simulation with me while you still have any to finish. Ground up, got it. Also, you need to get your expectations way in check. The math doesn't support anything we make here being more than a thought experiment. It's not going to look real. It probably won't even be 3D. If the finished program is in any way interesting, we'll have outdone ourselves. You won't regret this, so what I was thinking about gravity was... Hold up. Your first homework assignment is to use 4 loops in a program. Right, ground up. The one with the mouse is the good computer, right? Well, you guys have fun with that. I'll leave you to it. Craig leaves the room. I don't blame him for choosing not to join me in my self-imposed purgatory. What about you, Sarah? Huh? Looks like she snuck out earlier. I'm kinda jealous. Oh man, if this game had music, it'd be perfect. When is ads? Okay, a minute. Okay. With Cake and Sarah having left for saner pastures, Tyler and I are the only ones in the room. At present, he's examining the new machine intently, like he's trying to deduce how to program computers from first principles. Oh my god. This feels like snarky sitcom writing. I love it. Like, if the Golden Girls was about college students, like, that's the vibe, you know? So, what now? I'll pull up what we used to write programs on the computer. That'd be the best place to start. I hope the school district got a good rate on these. Shoot, I forgot. Forgot what? We had to install the OS last fall. It doesn't have a compiler right now. Can you make a new one? I'm going to need blood pressure medicine by the end of this. No. No, Craig's the one who installed it last time. I'll ask him if he still has the disc. In the meantime, use on the old machines to get your feet wet. Manual's over there. It has a primer on basic. That's not what we'll be using, but it's good for learning. I'll shut this down for now and find Craig. Hold on. Hold on. We have lore. Oh, and we also have ads, so I'm gonna stop for a bit. But oh my god, this game. I'm going to only have good things to say, I think. Okay, there we go. There's the ads. So I'm going to go get a drink of water. I'll be right. I'm going to have a funny. I'm going to look funny for y'all for like a little bit. So excusez-moi. Where is my? Oh, there's my mic. I hope. I hope whenever developers watch my videos, they always get a kick. I hope they get a kick out of me now. Just looking weird. Okay, we have one more minute on ad break, so I'm gonna wait. But oh my god, I was not expecting this level of writing. Like, oh my god, Amateur Deity Society devs, you did amazing. Like, I don't know how it's gonna end, but as long as it's not, as long, as long, this is basically a visual novel. It's going to be very difficult to, like, screw up the pacing of a visual novel. I mean, like, they said it was, this is a visual novel. Just like without the, uh, just without all the trinkets and flares and stuff. This is a visual novel without the, I want to say the sauce because I'm still quite enjoying this. I guess somewhere between a visual novel and like a text adventure game, maybe. With like some like point and click elements. That's what I think we could describe the game as. Okay, we have lore. We have Craig lore. Need social studies, final paper topic. Pope John Paul II's role in the fall of the Iron Curtain. Evolution of the word computer from meaning person who does computation to an electronic device. Probably not enough on subject in the library. Career of Grace Hopper instead. Translation of Bible into English as a doctrinal battleground. Probably shouldn't write this without learning Hebrew or Greek first. Due by April 18th. Get a list of attendees for altar, server, theme park trip to Miss Kramer. Friar Jones? Okay. Nothing too interesting. Essay. This essay would have turned out a lot better if I actually read A Tale of Two Cities first. Oh. Oh, Denise. You would have loved Cliff Notes. Denise Novak. January 15th, 1998. English 11th. Wait, did I unmute? I did, okay. I just had to make sure. I had to make sure because this game doesn't have any sound. Which, again, my only concern. A Tale of Two Cities. A Tale of Two... You know what, Oh, she is just dicking around. She is shitting. I think this might actually be worth reading. Hold on. Just because of how much she might be bullshitting around. I just from a quick skim I am getting, I have a 2,000 word count I must fill. A Tale of Two Cities by Charles Dickens is a 19th century novel about the French Revolution, which took place in the 18th century. What does it say about the French Revolution? Is it pro-France or anti-France? Sources differ. What is certain is that a classic of literature in the English language. In this essay, I will interrogate possible interpretations of its most memorable passage. As with all great works, everything in the book is carefully encapsulated in the opening lines. It was the best of times. It was the worst of times, says Dickens on the first page. What could he mean? Perhaps he means the times were good for the French royalty and bad for the French peasantry. And we may never know for certain, as Dickens is long dead, but we may infer the possible intentions through careful consideration. I haven't read A Tale of Two Cities, but girl, Paul, I know padding when I see it. I in high school, I don't remember. To be fair, we've kind of hit that point where if you're older, you'll look at the classics yourself, but I think, personally, if you see me looking to that, it means I'm looking at you, chat. Hi. Personally, I think we should be using young adult novels and middle grade novels in school. Because the language of these very classic pieces of work are just very unapproachable. And a lot of them surround matters which are inherently uninteresting to kids if they're and like here's the thing, you can get young adults and middle grade students in on revolution and like eating the rich and a lot of this stuff these classics are talking about. However, you're not going to get to them with 19th century English language. You're not. It's just not. I mean, there are some kids who probably fell in love with reading through their classes, but I sure as hell didn't. The theme of A Tale of Two Cities is hinted in its title. Two! A Tale of Two Cities is about dichotomies. When the root die is the same as in carbon dioxide, or CO2, in reference to the two oxygen atoms. Denise. Denise. I give her an A for effort. I give her an A for padding. And what are London and Paris if not the two oxygen atoms that with the carbon, the tail of two cities make it what it is? The book abounds with examples of comparison and contrast of life in the two cities, London and Paris. As Dickens saying it was the best of times in London and the worst of times in Paris, since why France had a revolution to depose the monarchy, time while England did not. Anything is possible, but this is certainly a possibility. The characters of Sidney Clayton and Charles Darcy, the later possibly standing for the author Charles Dickens, being from France and England respectively, may be intended as personified reinforcement of this dichotomy. This is creative writing in social studies class. In conclusion, A Tale of Two Cities is a working contrast, comparisons, and dichotomies. To be fair, she said she didn't read the book. So, not only is this a work of padding, it's a work of bullshitting. In conclusion, A Tale of Two Cities is a work rich in contrast, comparisons, and dichotomies, both in its characters such as Clayton and Darcy, and its detailed portrayal of the titular cities, London, England, and Paris, France. I thought the book was enlightening and a worthwhile intellectual exercise, and worthy of its status as a classic of the English canon. Girl knows how to pad in bullshit at least. She's ready for college. Sarah, nothing. Oh, Sarah's making ASCII art. So, Sarah's getting ready for, uh, what was it called? Cheat Code Central. That was before AFAQs. If that tells you how ancient I am. Just game FAQs in general, because like everyone started with ASCII art. Like they started every single. You just can't have a game FAQ just start with the title. You had to do an ASCII art recreation of the logo art or of like the cover art. You can't just have something normal, or you have like the hero standing in ASCII format. Or you had your own logo, because you know, game FAQs were a serious business. And you had like, Fortune AFAQ and like a very amazing SCIIR logo. Okay, so we know Craig actually uses the computer for actual keeping track of stuff. Denise doesn't do her fucking homework. And Sarah is amazing SCII art. Okay, notebook. File. Open. Oh, wait, we can... Help? Help topics? No way I'm going to dig that disk out. Now with newer features. Okay. I'm not gonna mess with anyone's art. Tyler is doing his best to figure out how to operate one of the prehistoric computers. The new machine sits useless nearby. I need to reinstall the compiler if we're going to program a simulation of some kind on it. Now, the longer he stays occupied, the happier I'll be. Leave the computer lab. There's still some students around doing after-school club stuff, but not many. My locker is at the end of the row next to the computer lab. Oh, we have to go in. Most of the dents in the door were there before it was mine. I see my piles of paper and miscellaneous going as embarrassingly large as ever. Oh, okay, I guess we just go to the library then. With most students having gone home by now, there are only a handful here researching papers or killing time before late buses show up. Among them is Craig, having abandoned the computer lab to Tyler. He never looks attentive while studying, doesn't seem to hurt his grades though. Talk to him. That was fast. I wish. Got a sec? What's up? Don't think I'm going to change his mind. It'd be annoying of me to pester him about it. Installation disk. Do you have the install disk for the Blaze computer at home or somewhere? Oh yeah, I guess you need that. Sorry, wasn't mine. Came in the back of that Intro to Blaze book, you know, the one we started out with in middle school. I gave it back to my uncle last year. Where does he live? Oklahoma. Nothing can be simple in this game. I think paying for shipping will exceed the club's budget, to say nothing of buying a plane ticket. I try to keep the frustration off my face, but to no avail. Well, the school might have a copy. Doubt anyone's got it checked out if they do. Worth a shot. I'm blanking on the title. You remember it? No, sorry. Good luck looking, though. By the way, did you ever actually find A Tale of Two Cities and return it? Crap. I totally forgot. I'll have to check it down before I check out anything else. Okay. Place bets. How big is the return fees for this book? Knowing any languages besides Blaze we could install in the lab? None with a free version I can think of. That was Blaze's chief appeal, if you ask me. $3? Yeah. What does a non-free compiler usually cost? Like 40 bucks? More like 100 for you last time I checked. Never mind. If I happen to say be unable to find A Tale of Two Cities, would you be of hell and check out the programming book for me if it's here? Craig considers this for much longer than I thought he would. The more I think about it, the more that feels like enabling. No, I can't, in good conscience, help you protract Tyler's occupation of the computer club. I wish I could honestly disagree with your moral calculus. Print screen. Print screen. My god, why are these visual novels hitting so hard with their writing? Why are the pens always on fire anymore? Tell me why. $3, but $3, but it's like a nickel per week or something. Work. Oh, thanks anyway. I'll let you get back to it. See ya. The programming language I have in mind is called Blaze. I've heard it isn't the language of choice for serious coding, but it's the one I know best. It does have better gross support than most languages, and that's what's on the semi-modern machine in the lab. Programming book. It was actually a really good book. Craig and I went through the whole thing back in middle school, and it got us from basically nothing from knowing basically nothing about programming to making simple games. It was fun. Not sure why we fell off doing this stuff just for the hell of it. I know what Craig would say. Something about me having continually diminishing patience for everyone and everything. Like he's the one to talk. I hear the school libraries have computerized catalogs. Oh, do we look up comic books? I think we look up comic books. Sounds like a very useful time than what I'm up to now, but I'll refrain. Damn it, Denise, let the intrude, let the impulsive thoughts win. Let's see, there's actually a fair number of books on programming. You know, if the one Craig and I use isn't here, I bet one of them will have a disc with compiler and other tools in the back. Try the shelves for these. Not one. Probably have it today. I should probably go home. Dig through pile for overdue book. I couldn't find it. I could say that means it's definitely. I wish you could say that means it's definitely isn't in there. Tidy up. Yes, I ought to. It's in danger of getting seriously out of control soon. I made progress at least. I don't have it in me to do any more tidying of this locker today. Oh no, this is a multi-day quest. Go to computer lab. Very glad he's content to consult the manual, not me. Power on. Okay, nothing new. Okay, I guess we just go home. The line of saying Sun does nothing to alleviate Franklin High's fundamentally anti-inspirational qualities. I must be in a really bad mood. I ought to head straight home. Go around back. There's nothing back here except for a few picnic tables, which I understood once constituted the school's designated smoking area. Oh yeah, totally 90s. Totally 80s, 90s, 70s. I mean, the smoking area is totally like an 80s school thing. Different place, same homework. I think about her enough for now. Okay, fine. Head straight home. Yeah, it's time to put this day behind me. And by put behind me, I of course mean drag with me indefinitely because of this nonsense I signed myself up for. The rest of the day was uneventful. It's about 10 p.m. now. My mom says the degree of messiness in my room is approaching crisis levels. I disagree on the grounds that nothing's actually growing here. You can have crisis levels without growth of mold and or plants and or animals. I don't really have an excuse for this. Survey it. I keep meaning to clean it up for my mom's sanity, but I never get around to it. Tidy up. Maybe some manual labor is why I need to get my brain to stop being weird and leave me alone for a bit. That's progress, but I need to call it a night. No dice. I bet it's in here somewhere, but it's beyond my power to find it tonight. Go to bed. Here's hoping for no dreams. In my restless dreams, I still see that place. Writer's block. It is dark. You're reasonably sure this is a dream. That is the dreamer who is dreaming, not you. I don't think she's you. She's older, for one. Her physical appearance doesn't remain constant enough for your observations to mean much. All you can tell is that she's older than you. Teenager, probably high school. Are we middle school teenagers? Or did it mean that she's older than us and we are high school teenagers? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Yeah, high school. Plus, I don't think a middle school would let 3 kids make their own computer club. I feel like that's definitely a high school thing. Cover depicts a box with a row of dials on it. Can't make heads or tails of it. Computers aren't your thing. Inside the back cover, there's a floppy disk labeled Free Compiler, Editor, and Example Code. A fantasy novel. Examine it. The title is blurred out, but the author is Tyler Young. You've never heard of him. The cover depicts a caveman with a sword walking toward the reader. A comparative religion textbook. The cover depicts Jesus, Buddha, and Shiva playing dice. In A Tale of Two Cities. It's one of your favorites. Oh, do we got some mental shit going on? Do we got some mental shit going on? Do we have like DID? Do we have dissociative identity disorder? Do we have some shit going on? Examine it. Decide to sit down and reread it. Takes you somewhere between 5 minutes and 5 years to finish. You cry at the end. Unlike the other 3 books, this one has a dust jacket. Okay, so... These 4 books represent the four main characters, I think. So we have an introduction to Blaze programming, which I think is supposed to actually represent Sarah. Because I feel like the rest of these things can't represent Sarah. And we have a fantasy novel which is just directly connected to Tyler. The comparative religion textbook is basically Craig. And we have A Tale of Two Cities, which I suppose is supposed to represent Denise. Like, if it's between an introduction to Blaze programming and A Tale of Two Cities, either one of these seems like they can flip between Denise and Sarah. However, Sarah doing the ASCII art, I feel like the Blaze programming is definitely her. I feel like saying it's a favorite makes it more Denise. Yeah, but that comes with the issue that I've noticed. Like, she literally said when we were talking whenever it came up is that she didn't read the damn book. So unless we're like suddenly Sarah. Yeah, so I think there's shit going on. Um, you know what? Hmm, let's pick up. You know what? Let's kind of like go with the Denise coded one first. You try, but it weighs £1,000,000. You can't budget. Okay, then let's go for the Blaze. It weighs so little, it nearly floats away. You managed to retain possession of it, though. Try, but it weighs £1,000,000. You can't budget. Remove the dust jacket. The struggle, since the book weighs more than you, but you manage it. Oh. Put it on the religion textbook. Put it on A Tale of Two Cities. Put it on the fantasy novel. Put it on the programming book. Oh no. This reminds me of the Kingdom Hearts choices. Can I pick this up? You try, but it weighs £100. You can only lift it an inch. These choices, I know. Hmm. My urge is between the fantasy novel and the programming book. Well, no, it's also the Tale of Two Cities. I kinda wanna know what's going on with the Tale of Two Cities. Observe her. I can give her the programming book. Can I pick up the fantasy? Okay. This is very much one of those, I don't know what the fuck is happening. But you know what? I'll go with my urges. We're going to give her the programming book. There is no response. Get the feeling this book is already on her mind. Okay. And we'll put the dust jacket. Why do you give me choices when I can't? And you put it on the programming book. The dust jacket fits perfectly. It's a programming how-to guide perfectly disguised as a book you might actually read. Oh, are we Craig? Oh no, Craig's a dude, so he wouldn't be like, the dreamer isn't me, because he'd be like, yeah, the dreamer ain't fucking me. Unless Craig identifies as trans and we don't know that yet. Examine it. You don't know why he picks up the book. You don't know why he picks up this book with the intent of learning the differences between Catholicism and Eastern Orthodoxy. Give it to the dreamer. She twitches. The book seems to elicit a reaction from her. You feel your environment changing. Wrong dust jacket? What the hell does that even mean? It's incessant. Does that mean the programming book might be incognito? What am I supposed to do with that notion? Check every book in the library? Comparative religion. You know, this subliminal messaging is not subtle. I hate being crazy. I'm going to school. Oh man, this writing. I hate being crazy. I'm going to school. I don't think school's gonna help you, darling. Thanks to that stupid dream, I could barely focus all day. It's after school now. I can either choose tag on this latest nonsensical fixation, or just go to the computer lab and do nothing like always. I can't come close to explaining it, but something tells me the programming book I'm looking for might be disguised as another book. This is such a stupid thing to worry about. It's not like I can check every book in the library. Comparative religion. Or I could just check the comparative religion books. Wouldn't be that many. This is not such a crazy thought, is it? My locker. Tidy up. Might as well, it's still a mild disaster. For crying out loud, here is a tale of two cities. I can't believe it was here the whole time. I don't have it in me to do any more tidying of this locker today. Look inside. You know, my pile of papers and miscellany isn't looking bad. I'd say it's merely large. Merely large. What some men like to tell me. It's just merely large, sir. Yeah, you can choke a giant with that thing. Cram it. A Tale of Two Cities. Wonder how long it would take for the overdue fee to match the retail price. You're probably already there. Let's see. There's the best times, there's the worst times, there's the age of wisdom, it was the... I usually lose steam around there. With most students having gone home by now, only a handful here researching papers or killing time before the late buses show up. Among them is Craig, having abandoned the computer lab to Tyler. Got a sec? Yeah, I guess. Don't want Craig to suspect exactly how crazy I am. Get back to him later. Actually, let me get back to you. Whatever you say. Look out comparative religion books. Why not? It's not like I had anything reasonable to do today. I'm insane. I don't believe this. It's here. This joke cover was hiding the book I was looking for. Of course, I can't check it out yet since I'm still in bad standing with the library. Guess I'll be here when I finally return to Tale of Two Cities. Return it, finally. Done. I'm $5 poorer and may never have the good opinion of a librarian again. But I'm $5. That is 2 more than the bet. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm eepy. How much longer until breaky? 19 minutes, okay. I was close, you were. You were. I'm surprised at $5? How much was she being charged every day, or was it like weekly? I'm trying to remember. And you know, schools will hold your diploma over that bullshit. It's stupid. Maybe it was a very charged and weekly. I could see that. Look up Disguise programming book. I finally start this programming project with Tyler. I am not smart. Same, girl, same. Did you find the disc you were looking for? Yes. Wait, what took so long? Shut up. Oh, I love the 90s vibe, the 90s early 00 sitcom vibe. Took a lot longer than I should have. I'm ready just for step 1 now. Just need to put this disc in the new computer's 3x3.5 drive. I'd kill for a machine with a CD-ROM drive. Insert compiler installation disk. I'll power on the machine first. Okay, already booted, let's just stick this in and... Ah! Okay. So there are jump scares in this game besides the subliminal messaging. Ow. The disk shot freaking sparks when I put it in the computer. Whoa, is that normal? No. It took a minute to unravel myself to the point where I could conduct a normal conversation. So is that static electricity or something? No, it's from using a super old computer that's about to die. My answer to this, under a normal circumstance, would be no, absolutely not, possibly followed by you idiot. That's way too much of a light show to blame on static. In the absence of any plausible explanation, though, I chicken out. Probably, you gotta be careful what kind of socks you wear around computers. Yeah, you put on some programming socks. You put on some thigh highs. You're done. You just automatically transform. Thigh highs are a free fanboy transformation and you cannot go back. Yikes, I'll be sure to write that down. Uh-huh. Anyways, let's see if the disc is toast or not. Well, the disk file system isn't totally gone at least. I still expect the .run file to be corrupted though. Read me. Thank you for choosing Blaze, the fastest growing programming language of 1992. Going to Personal Computing Quarterly. To install Blaze for Gross, simply click the install.run file in the same directory as the readme file. Oh wait, let me double check. English 11 period 4. Yeah. Install.run. There's no way this actually works. The drive shouldn't even be working. How did this not crash? Installation magus. It's not even the installation wizard, it's the installation magus. We upgraded from wizard to magus. Love that. Did I imagine the dish trying to fry itself in my fingers? Awesome, let's make that universe. For the last time, slow down. Before we even open the code editor, why don't we narrow down what exactly we're looking for from a universe simulation? Is the number one priority how it works or what it looks like? Are we more interested in sticking to the idea of simulating matter and physics, or do we want something that feels like another world? Because we can't have both. The former takes too many resources to scale something that feels like reality, both in terms of memory and processor cycles. I was definitely hoping we could stick to full simulation, also create something complex enough for life to naturally evolve out of. Denise. Denise, get out of there. Denise, please. I should be used to this level of delusion from Tyler. That's different when I actually have to think about it. Maybe we should start with a practice exercise to get on the same page. Have you heard of Conway's Game of Life? Like the board game? Be patient with him. Be patient with him. It's not really a game, more like a computer science thought experiment. It's probably best if I write it up real quick. It's one of the examples in this book. Speaking of which, I think I'll leave the book in the lab. It should keep Tyler busy for a few weeks at minimum. Now to open the Blaze editor. Hold on. Let's see if she's added anything. No. Okay. Hold on. Okay, nothing new here. Oh, wait, I can change the... Oh, okay. Actual computer interfacing. Okay. The code itself doesn't take that long to type up, but copying over the initial state of the game is always annoying. So, what does it do? Hold your horses, it's still compiling. Whoa. Basically, it's a way of demonstrating how complex structures can arise out of simple rules. Can you make the one in the upper left move around? Let me finish. It wasn't like this. A pixel in the grid dies or turns white if too many or too few of its adjacent neighbors on the current turn are alive or black. It's supposed to be kind of like reproduction and overpopulation. It's not designed to be interactive. I think I follow. So could we potentially make our universe out of something like this, but with more complicated rules and using more than just black and white? Maybe. What I can say with more certainty is that our laws of physics will have to be similarly localized. How do you mean localized? I mean, the reason the computer isn't catching fire right now is because each pixel is only affected by its 8 neighboring pixels, not by every pixel in the grid. The math would get out of hand really fast if we tried for real physics. where everything affects everything. I wonder if all this is true. It's probably true, because I've never done coding. I don't know the history of coding. A lot of this is just brain blast for me. I see, that's disappointing. Anything we can do to improve the computer's performance? Surprisingly, this one isn't an unreasonable question. Well, one upgrade people usually get for this small is an FPC. Sorry, floating point processor. Floating point, does that mean it's liquid cooled? And he was doing so well. Point as in decimal point. The base model can only natively work with integers. More importantly, though, the FPC can take on a lot of the computation load from the CPU. I guess I can look for one at the electronics store in town, but I doubt we can afford it. Fingers crossed. Anyway, something I had in mind was... mercifully, Tyler is cut off by the PA system announcing that all students need to go home. After I shut down the machine, we'll call it a day. I ended up staying awake tonight much longer than I should. Something tells me, despite all my hedging about expectations, that this isn't going to count as making something unless the result is more complex and real feeling than what I think the computer can handle. Oh no, she's... We're heading for a god complex, aren't we? I'll need that coprocessor at a bare minimum. In all likelihood, the programming will have to be way smarter than anything I've managed before. I don't think I can accomplish that without Craig and Sarah's help. How I'm going to convince them is the big question. Oh, are you... Am I... Okay, first off, let's save. Oh. Cause... I don't know, near. Let's save it as near. Cause I wrote become as gods in the title. Become as gods. Become as gods. There's still some... Okay. Tidy up. I think I can knock the rest of this out now. Wow. If I dare say it, my locker is no longer in want of tidying. Look inside. Never thought I'd say this, but I have a fairly well-organized locker. It's going to be difficult to get Sarah on board. We never talked much, even under normal circumstances. Come to think of it, I don't know who does talk to her much. I'm not sure she actually has any friends. Well, that's kind of mean. Craig's patient for Tyler as well as Laura's mine, so recruiting him is going to be a tall order. I think the key will be sparking his intellectual interest, somehow. Okay. There's an electronics store in town. I should try there. Go to the library. Look up comic books. Okay. Tyler told me your project's well underway. On a scale of 1 to 10, how colossal an exaggeration was he making? 12. If you had to bribe Control Sarah into working on something she doesn't want to or someone she actively avoids, how would you go about it? I get help. That's why I'm asking. Seriously, I don't think there's anything you can do or say to change her mind. The co said this would make the lab computer substantially less pathetic. You wouldn't happen to have a spare floating point processor for an XTEL 33 motherboard at home, would you? I think the computer's performance is the least of your problems now. Just tell me you don't so I can move on. I don't know. How are things at home lately? My parents decided they aren't speaking to Jake again, so it's fun to hear about that every night. Ouch. On the bright side, having a perceived scope and an older brother gives you a low bar to clear, right? More like parental desperation to avoid 2 scopes in a row, unfortunately. They didn't used to be quite the report card hounds as they are now. It occurs to me that this line of conversation isn't likely to result in Craig thinking he doesn't have spare time to help out with the simulation project. Hope they chill out soon. You try visiting. They keep asking me to invite you. Rosaries at the ready. I think I'll pass. You know, witchcraft and all that. Doesn't mix with the Christianity. At least not with the Catholics. No worries, just say I tried if you went into them. So, would you say you're feeling pretty bored right now? Looking for something to do, maybe? In answer, Craig gestures to the homework he was working on before I interrupted him. Right. Okay, so we're going to... go to the computer lab. If it might prove productive, I can't bring myself to initiate a conversation with Tyler. He is reading the programming book, and power on. Let's look at... What's this? What in the world is this? Well, it crashed. Can't say that's too surprising. Okay, Tyler, notes. Oh, Tyler. Oh, he has... Wizards? I see wizards. It's me. Apparently he only has one wizard at the moment called Croneon. And he wants to make them antagonists. Opponents with similar powers and natures but who lack his ideals and vision. Okay, hold up. We have to read this entire thing. Alright. Yeah, we have time. To do! Write books 1 through 5 of Series A. Finalize magic system. Decide whether book 6 should be one book or 3. Send to all list books. Backup plan. Send to Entropy House Publishing. Write Series B through D. Continental Drift. Westerland should be 1.2 miles closer to Oriento by the end of Book 4, which will make it possible to cast Lunar Light Beam on the Dismal Tower from Sylvania. Not Bluffhaven, though. It's still too far away. Make sure the reader/watcher, if this becomes a TV series, will theorize that this will happen by the end of book/season 3. Elements: fire, water, air, earth, psychic, anti-psychic, and divine. To do. Adjust behavior, divine element, and story depending on results of Digital Universe Project. To do. Convince Denise the divine element is essential to the experiment. Languages. I want at least 4 languages in the final multi-series Bible. To do. Make Unitongue more like a real language. Other language candidates. Aquaworld, Phonatalk, Flora Mind Lingua, Ichthyeus, Iaui. Characters to do. Think of more characters. And we all went over wizards. How many chapters per book? Thinking 20 lately? Or is that too few? To do? Check out more books and take statistics. Welcome back. You just... We have... Oh, and ads are starting soon. You came back in mid-ad. No! Not the ads. Not the ads. Can you tell that I'm on my phone right now? Can you tell? Now let me check Reddit. See what people are saying on about the see what people are saying about the patch again. I'm very excited for 7.1. I'm very excited to see the free race, though I don't think the free race will be very active, considering that it's happening in the middle of fucking Thanksgiving. It's literally happening the 2 days before before Thanksgiving, so the Eden Ultimate is just going to be you just the ultimate decision. You do Fru, Worlds vs. Fru, or do you do Thanksgiving? Do you choose familial trauma or do you choose Final Fantasy XIV trauma? You have 2 choices. Neither of them good. But yeah, I'm very, very, very excited for 7.1 and all it's bringing. I'm, like I said, there's a reason why we're not doing stream on Tuesday, but I have to do stream on Wednesday because we have the embargo coming off of VED. What all is it bringing? It is bringing new story. Oh, we're back. So 7.1 is bringing new story. Is bringing new glams. Is bringing new PvP stuff. They are updating some maps in Crystalline Conflict. And thank you for the Tamagotchi. I hope you all enjoy cute yawn noises. Uh, But someone is bringing, not at once, mind you, because they gotta spread out the content. It is bring. Oh, what the hell? So what have I missed in 90 minutes? Well, we started the project with Tyler. Um, not. We have learned that I think there's something going on in our mind because apparently Tale of Two Cities is our favorite book, even though we never read it. So I think there might be some mental bullshit going on. But we started on Tyler's project, and thus Tyler has put some of his world building stuff on the computer. We have found our really overdue Tale of Two Cities library checkout and paid $5 in overdue fees. Now we had to convince Sarah and Craig to help us. Help with Tyler's grand universe, because we have like a calling from, I guess, our previous self or God or something that we're trying to fulfill. And also, we have found a mysterious file that crashes the computer. Also, we know that Sarah is the queen of ASCII art. Look at this beautiful thing. Actually, let's like... Oh, the nostalgia, right? So God is telling us to write a fantasy novel. No, God is telling us to make a universe. And this is the first bit of coding we have taught Tyler, which is the Conway game apparently. Let's see here. Craig. But no, it's not God. It's Silent Hill, because she keeps dreaming it. In my restless dreams, I still see that town. Silent Hill. The displayed file size was way larger than the hard disk capacity, which makes me think it's a glitch in the file explorer. Maybe Craig or Sarah know what the deal is. We're trying to minimize our dealings with Tyler, though. Encrypted file? Found something weird on the lab computer. Would you mind being a second set of eyes on it? Whereas in generally weird or as in buggy? The latter, like file system corruption or something. Nothing else is broken. I can't make heads or tails of it. Yeah, I can take a look. Thanks. Huh. Right. That file's way too big for the hard disk. I don't suppose you added a second one. Nope. There's no way it's an actual file then. I can't imagine why I'd persist on reboot though. Does any of the code you and Tyler have been writing touch the file system? No, that's what really has me stunned. I can't think of anything we've done out of the ordinary. As soon as I say this though, something comes back to me. Actually, something weird did happen earlier. Yeah? I'd say the installation disk for Blaze kind of sparked a little. Craig looks baffled. It's not clear whether he believes me. Not that I can blame him. And it still worked? Yeah, no problem. I kind of forgot about it. You guys talking about how Denise got zapped? Yeah, that was weird. If anything, Tyler's cooperation only seems to deepen Craig's skepticism. Let's test this. Craig gets out the installation disc as I move to a safer distance from the computer. He slides it into the slot and nothing happens. He takes it out again. I swear, last time I believe you. Really? I didn't notice it at first, but if you look close, there's some scoring around the drive slot that I'm positive wasn't there earlier. I hadn't noticed it either. You know, I'm glad you spotted that. I was having trouble believing me too. It's like, oh god, I'm not crazy. For some time, Craig stares at the computer, lost in thought. I do the same, except my eyes get inexplicably heavy after a while. Craig shakes me awake just before my forehead hits the table. Hey, you good? Yeah, I'm fine. Just, oh, kinda drowsy, I guess. Maybe you should go home. Uh-huh. Wait, I had shit to do. I haven't done anything. I hadn't talked to Sarah yet. Took a little longer than usual since I was fighting sleep the whole way, but I do make it home. As soon as I reach my room, I collapse. And we're back in the dream realm. Again, I'm not sure what's happening. But I do feel like there is some stuff going on with Denise's mind. Like, I feel like that's what we're heading towards. It is dim. There are there are floor walls. There is the floor walls, everyone. Four on the floor. What? Let's see here. How does... I think it's Piece of Me by Britney Spears that goes 1, 2, 3, why don't you and me get 180 degrees and we're caught in between. Oh, 1, 2, 3, why don't you and me ba 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 see what I mean ba 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 ba. You want a piece of me, you want a piece of me. It is dim. There are 4 walls, but no floor. Far below you is a balanced plane of squares that switch between black and white. There's some pattern you can't grasp. The white squares are the only light source. One of the walls is taken up by a bank of magnetic tape drives and circuit boards. The opposite wall is the door to the study. The dreamer lies where the floor isn't. You're positive she isn't you. She's Caucasian, Wolf. The game really went and said, this bitch is white. The game really went and said, this bitch is white. the, the game really went and said, she isn't you. She's white. Damn game. This is a white woman. White woman jump scare. Her physical appearance is stabilizing, somewhat. You still don't recognize her since you've never met. She looks older than you. Teenager, probably high school. Okay. Okay. theory, the dreams are taking place in the mind of a different, younger Denise. While we go fucking around in, like, with this God project in real life. A child. Who? What is this? Who is this sassy, lost child? But like, I feel like the Denise, if this is Denise, we're not even like, I guess we're Denise in this stream. You've seen these in movies, but never in real life. Inspect them. A few seconds, one of them roars to life, and one tape in one direction or the other. Sheer number of blinking lights on them is somewhat dizzying. Inspect them. All of them turn on, the air around the wall is uncomfortably warm. Yes, the dry heat of electricity. It's full of tapes. Unfortunately, they are locked behind they are locked tight behind glass. Feel around for a secret door. At first, your search turns up nothing except for a few small cuts on your fingers from the sharp edges. You decide to stop when one of the boards, which had been loose in its socket, falls to where the floor isn't. Beneath them lies a single loose board. You're going to feel ill at ease until this is back in its place. Inspect it. The only words on it read Extel FPC 33. Pick it up. The dreamer twitches when you do. She must be interested in this thing. Go to the study. The walls are lined with shelves that hold more books than you've ever seen in one room. Sitting in a comfy-looking armchair beside a fancy desk is an old man. On the desk sits a page-a-day counter. Okay, we have a child, we have an old man, we have a white woman. And we are certainly not... What is happening here? What clue party is this? Who is the murderer? It was colonial mustard in the hallway with a candlestick. You wonder who decided to make a 2075 calendar 82 years in advance. Check the date. Hold on. Check the date. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Hold on. Check the date. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Monday. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Monday. Okay, yeah, this is gonna be very heavily Christian-based, I feel. If he's awake, it's only barely. Observe him. If you had to guess, you put him at... Oh. You put him at over 90 years old. Jeez, Denise. Actually, again, we're not even sure this is Denise. We might be playing a child. Insert picture from that one Mega Man game with the old man saying he's 30 years old. I'm 30 years old. Talk to him. He stirs from what might have been sleep at the sound of your voice. Please let this man be 30 just for the memes. Oh, he has, Craig's coloring for some odd reason. Huh? Ow. I'm sorry, young lady. I'm too busy to talk today. Check my calendar. Every day I'm free is circled in red. His head droops again. Check the date. Turn the page. So you're never free. Not only are you never free, your calendar doesn't have Sunday. Which I'm sure is very... Now we're in September, October, November, December. Just going through the whole year, yeah. You know, the fact that Sunday doesn't exist kind of helps this. Sir, you're never free. Sir, you're never free. Let's leave. Dreamer. She twitches. Now she only knows that she needs to make something. She seems more inclined to wake up. A page a day, a calendar for multiple years. Another weird dream, but at least it didn't come with any of those vague instructions or whatever they are. The English teacher had a mini breakdown today. Seems he's disappointed with the number of students who actually read Great Expectations per the assignment. Could you say his expectations were too great? But shh. After classes are over, I make my way per usual to the computer lab. Why are you so hot? Boo! Don't quit your day job. Oh, I know why this is running hot. I'm running fucking VC face in OBS. My computer is supposed to be hot. Okay, hold on, let me stretch. I'm feeling the tired in my bones. I'm sorry. Tyler's reading through the programming book and working on some problems by hand. Guess he hasn't internalized the idea. Okay. Tyler, talk to him. Even if it might prove productive, I can't bring myself to initiate a conversation with Tyler. Wonder why he's here, not in the library. He politely removes his headphones first. Hey. Hey. See, the old man had Craig's colorway. Now, it hasn't been that bad doing some programming. No. Fair. He's like, I'm just here chilling. Leave me alone. Okay, encrypted file. Coprocessor. Let's see if there is anything new to do. Denise, essay. Project Conway. Sarah. I am wondering why this one doesn't have an O for a head as well, and it has a greater than sign. Tyler, notes. Okay, do you have any more notes for Yonder Plane? I like... Hold on. Can I actually talk about something cool here? I like the idea of continental drift actually becoming very an important plot point. I like the idea of continental drift actually becoming an important plot point. That is actually very interesting. Like, Tyler might actually have some talent for writing. It's just that he doesn't know how to do coding. But here's the thing, he is learning how to do coding so that we're not doing this entire project for him. So I don't think he's inherently a bad or stupid person. I just think he very much is one of those people who has a very big idea, goes to the people who knows can actually help, and then kind of gets carried away in hoping that those people will do more of the project for him since he's all the way overloaded. And oh, I am staying too stiff. Because just the idea of continental drift becoming a plot point excites me. Okay. Sounds like me, yeah. Look inside. Okay, go to the library. Card catalog? Okay. Leave the library. We've already done everything we need to. Leave the school. We had to go talk to Sarah. Hey, Sarah. For a moment, it looks like Sarah means to pretend she didn't hear me, but she caves in. Hello, Denise. So, you've been busy lately? Sarah stares at me, then at the homework, then back at me. Is this a trick question? I think I need to get Craig on this project. It'd be good for him. Are you sure? I find that when he hangs around you, it makes him pretty irritable and sarcastic. He's normally much nicer. Ow! I'm not sure how I feel about that. I don't mean any offense. None taken, don't worry about it. I'm going to ice pick your tires later, Sarah. Don't worry about it. I'm only going to ice pick 3 of your tires later, Sarah. Don't worry about it. Insurance won't cover it. Don't worry about it. By the way, guys, remember, if you need to, uh, you know, just ice pick some tires for some reason, wink wonk, uh, don't do all 4 tires, because insurance covers that. If you need to be a bitch, you only do 3. Just, some standard revolution, just some standard necessary revolution tactics. Insurance doesn't cover if you only pluck out 3. Not to mention, if you only plug out 1 or 2, they might have spares, but no one has 3 spares. I feel like people have one spare tire, 2 spare tires, or 4 spare tires. I don't think people have exactly 3 spare tires. Just some fate changing information. Hey, so there's something weird going on with the lab computer. I talked to Craig. I think he'll want to know that. Guess that solves the question of whether Sarah would be interested too. Hmm. You know, if you ever get bored of starting, no thank you. Right. I don't know how my life turned into Tyler wrangling. I must have screwed up somewhere along the line. Can we please change the subject? It's normal for Sarah to get right to the point, but this time was unusually forceful. Oh, they dated. They dated. They dated. That's the tea. Actually, I just remembered I have something to do. Good luck. Return to the entrance. Take a detour into town. Oh, wait, hold on. We have a coffee shop? Main Street's been in constant flux in recent years. Several intersections in a row are stuck in a cycle of strip malls getting abandoned and replaced as people stop going to the new ones. Electronics Store is one of the strip malls that's approaching abandonment. It's still there for now. Also nearby is an okay-ish coffee shop. The price tags in the computer hardware aisle are not giving me a good feeling, especially not on the graphics cards. I don't see the board I'm looking for, though. Our polygonal future has arrived. Gawk at the screenshots on the boxes. There's no way all of these are real. At least a few of them must be photographs. Oh, I'm gonna have to look at those clips later. Do fiscal arithmetic. It's not bad when I think of the prices in terms of weeks at college. The clerk behind the counter is reading a newspaper. Every few minutes he glances at the clock and sighs. I feel that. Hi, excuse me? He glances up from his newspaper for a moment, but only a moment. How can I help you? How about that weather, huh? Here's a life tip, kid. If you're going to rely on retail employees for your social life, don't start with the weather unless there's a blizzard or a hurricane. There's almost always something more interesting going on to talk about. Sorry. Uh, Hi, mister. Would you like to discuss my dreams? Nah, I may be going crazy, but I still try to have standards. I love you, Denise. I was hoping to find a floating point coprocessor for an XTEL33 motherboard. We should still have that in the bag. Do you have a specific model in mind? Not off the top of my head. How much would one cost? 200 for most of them, 250 for the ones with the AZX support. There is no way I can afford that, but not that I should be surprised. No, it's hopeless, but I feel like a waste of time to leave without putting up a fight. You really want these, like, super old? Pretty old, but you probably would have gotten one for 80 bucks last year, but demand's gone up again. Why is that? Well, nobody makes any comparables anymore. They fail too fast, and a lot of businesses would rather replace them than buy new computers. That's really dumb. One opening, though. Hello, do you want to talk about my dreams? Imagine having like a door-to-door person, and you just open up the door, and and they're like, "Hello, do you want to talk about my dreams?" Though I would still close that door faster than it was a Jehovah's Witness. Correct. It's not going to get you a discount, though. Thanks anyway, I guess. Just shout out there's something else you want. No idea how I'm going to shore up that much money, asking my parents to be a non-starter. Go to the coffee shop. I only drink coffee when there's a drastically imminent deadline, so I've only been here a few times. One of the patrons is Cynthia Workhouse, probably the school's most notorious gossip. She's chatting with a girl I don't recognize. I know her mostly from homeroom and partially by reputation. Hey, Cynthia. Oh, it's you. You exist. We're kind of in the middle of talking here. Hold on. I'm getting... Who's this? This is Denise. She's some know-it-all in my homeroom. Denise. Kate. You're Denise Harris? No. She's Denise Novak. Oh. Whatever. I find myself hoping for that whatever Denise Harris is famous for, nobody thinks I did it. Okay. Okay. So what you want? Chop chop. Ask for some human intel. Actually, I was hoping to ask what's the latest on a person or two. And why would we tell you that? I don't know, that's kind of your whole thing, right? Oh, wow. Rude. Totally. Spare me. I'll do your math homework. How about that? That's more like it. Cynthia takes a moment to do the mental arithmetic on whether this is worth it for her. I don't rush her, since I suspect she sucks at figurative math, too. Denise! You don't need to read everyone for filth. It's fun, though. I'm not gonna stop you. Deal. You won't make it obvious, right? Of course not. You want B's or C's? B plus, and I'll tell you the good stuff. Make it a C minus for me. Better safe than sorry. Not a problem. Just don't forget to copy it over yourselves. We're not new to this, you know. I pull up another chair and take out my pencil as they retrieve their textbooks from their bags. I can't say this weighs much on my conscience. It's not like getting marginally better grades on one homework assignment is going to give either of them an edge over a more deserving student for college enrollment. I love this game so much. If anything, this is going to be a net negative for them since they'll be even less prepared come exam time. Which now I think about is why Craig would say this is an even worse thing to do, but he doesn't have to know. What's important is that I'm at the grasping at straws phase of how to recruit Craig and Sarah, and fishing for gossip is one of the only straws I can see. So, who's on your list? Sarah Kim. Sarah Kim? Who? Mousy little Chinese girl. Korean. Whatever. I mean, there's never anything new about her, unless you still don't know about the big one from 6th grade, of course. The what? 6th grade? Nobody has big ones in 6th grade. Oh, wait until you hear this then. Cynthia makes a show of leaning in and lowering her voice. She went missing for like a week in the middle of March that year. Oh, I heard about this. She goes to Franklin now? She ran away from home? Nobody knows. All they know is that she was high out of her mind when they found her. 12 years old. She was this close to ODing. Spent the next month in the hospital. There's no way. This is obvious BS. High on what? I heard it was LSD. I heard shrooms, but I don't think anyone really knows. I mean, they never found who gave them to her. But when she got out of the hospital, she was suddenly a math wizard. Oh, please. I swear I was in her class. She never made the honor roll before that quarter because her math grades were too low. She was always a nerd, just not a math one. Well then, got so high, she got good at math. That's incredible. Right? Totally crazy. I of course meant incredible in the sense I literally cannot believe that. I'd be fine describing the little meaning of crazy to the story as well. Wish I knew more, but that's basically about her. Anyone else? Craig. Got the T on Craig. Craig Fitzpatrick. Isn't he like your boyfriend? Not anymore. Wait, Saint Craig had a girlfriend? I thought he took a vow against that. Oh my god, it's so weird to think about. He's such a square. Like, why did you even go on dates? The bingo hall? Okay, if I know more than you, let's just move on. Tyler Young? He is the biggest dork of all time. If I could understand like half the words he says, I could write you a book. He cannot shut up. I keep telling him speak English or talk to someone else, but never works. I heard he hijacked his chemistry class for 15 minutes to try and convince everyone the textbook was wrong. What a nerd. I think I only asked about Tyler to hear some cathartic corroboration of my opinion of him. It doesn't sound as good as coming from popular kids. I heard about that one already. I think that's enough about Tyler for me. Anyone else? Anyone else? Oh shit, burn. Bingo hall, I mean, yeah. Actually, I think I'll finish your homework now. Pretend I'm not here. With pleasure. Anyway, so Mallory told Brad that Cynthia and Kay returned to their previously scheduled rumor slinging as I concentrate on getting exactly enough of these poems wrong. It's tough since it's hard not to think about something even remotely like what Cynthia described happening to Sarah. No wonder Sarah doesn't talk to anyone. I wouldn't either after years of psychos like Cynthia lying to everyone about me like this. I feel really slimy just having listened to that story. I wish the rest of the homework can split. Return to school. Go around back. Sarah. Hey again. My bet is Craig's gay. That's my bet. You don't put an incredibly Catholic boy in the 90s and not have and not have some gay story about him. Disappearance rumors. Like that's why they broke up. Either Denise knows or Craig broke up with her because he was like, I can't do this. And he's super worried about disappointing his parents. And like, normally you wouldn't have that. Mm, like, I don't know. Like, I feel like there's more going on with Craig than just my older brother is junk. Hey, so I thought I should tell you something. Yeah? I had a pretty nasty rumor about you. I don't believe a word of it, of course, but I wouldn't have heard it to begin with if I talk hadn't been a talking gossip, so I'm sorry. If you want, I can tell the other girls to quit and get their heads checked. Sarah stares into space and sighs. No, don't. It's half accurate anyway. She must be thinking about a different rumor. Or no, she must have actually went away from home for a few days and then speculation snowballed from there. Before I can ask any follow-up questions, and to my amazement, she keeps talking. Denise is throwing away her plausible deniability. To be fair, she's trying to get Sarah on her side. Something they usually get wrong is the time breakdown. I disappeared for a month and was hospitalized for a week. Not a week, then a month. The other common inaccuracy is the drug thing. I needed medical attention because I hadn't eaten in a month, not because of an overdose. The math part is true, but they usually admit that I also came back knowing how to program. I can only gape. If she actually thinks all this happened, then something must have happened to mess with her head. I had no idea. Sarah, nobody can just not eat for a month. You'll die after a few weeks. Under normal circumstances, yes. Do you want to know the actual circumstances? Yes. Girl, I need the drink. So I was gossiping about you, but I would rather hear from your mouth. It's more interesting knowing the truth. Baffled as I am, I managed to nod. I didn't run away from home. I got sent to another world. Oh, she was hit by the isekai truck. Okay. There, I helped two good wizards defeat an evil wizard. Then I got sent home, where a month had passed. I forgot most of what happened, but I remembered some names and everything I learned about math and programming. The end. Girl, if you just didn't want to tell me. Uh, it's okay. I don't expect you to believe me. Where was the truck, though? Where was the truck, though? Where was Truck-kun? Trucks have been taking us to other worlds for years. Where is the truck? Truck John was on the wizard. Why, tell me then. Sarah thinks about this for a second. It just comes out once a year or so. And you're a friend, so I don't think you'll tell anyone. I did not think she thought we were friends. I feel really bad now. I love this game. I love this story. Not that I mind the correct version of the story going around if it went for Tyler. Tyler? I love Denise. I didn't think we were friends. I guess I can see how he'd be really interested. Probably won't leave you alone about it. That's not quite it. She stares into space again, then looks me right in the eye, which I'm not sure she has ever done before. When she speaks again, it's at a whisper. We're friends. Oh god, really? I'm not ready for that responsibility. Most of the names in Tyler's stories are straight out of the world I visited. Huh? When I first met him, I made the mistake of asking to hear more, since I wanted some confirmation I wasn't crazy. And you didn't tell him what happened? Not after I heard about his main character. He said the same name as the bad wizard, just referring to him as the good guy. Tyler didn't blink when described him killing thousands at a time was for the greater good. Oh. Oh no, Tyler's white. Cronius, or whatever the wizard's name was, Cronion, I think. The pieces are coming together. I'm invested. Can we tell her about the dreams now? Oh, I hope. It was sickening. Yeah, I guess it would be. And here's the thing, Sarah is Korean. So we're getting in the good. We're getting in the good. She's Korean in the 90s. So like there's some like trauma in there too. There is like we don't know what the hell Denise is, mind you. We know that the dreamer is Caucasian. The dreamer is a white woman. But no, we're getting in multitudes. I love this. This is starting to make a bit more sense to me. Sarah had Sarah had some kind of psychotic episode when Tyler told her his weird stories at the wrong time. They got grafted onto her pre-existing false memories and probably reinforced them. No, Denise. No, Denise. No. You're fucked up too. This is so sad. I hope I didn't make her relive any of this by asking. Well, that's about it. Suffice to say, I don't want to spend time around Tyler, so I can't help with that project. Sorry. No, it's okay. I shouldn't have pried. Thanks. With that, I leave her. Try not to shiver until I'm out of view. No. Go back. No, we want to talk to Sarah. I really shouldn't. She has enough problems without my exacerbating them. Let's go talk to Craig. Go back inside. We want to talk. A Snark God is talking to me. Yeah. Yeah. Can we can we talk to anyone? Yeah, we want to talk. Talking to the dreamer and God. Specifically, I need around 200 bucks to upgrade the computer lab from Turtle-like to Sea Turtle and Water-like. Okay, leave the school. Hold on. take a detour. Damn it. Okay, let's talk to the clerk again. Need some dough. See also, scratch, moolah, bread. Any chance I could do some work for the store to pay off the price of an XL 33 compatible FPC? I could talk to the owner, assuming you're 18, of course. Never mind. Didn't think so. Check back. Don't suppose the going rate for XL 33 FPCs has gone down. Check next quarter. Okay. Call an evening and go home. This day was uneventful. It's about 10 p.m. now. Survey it. As far as the mountains of Moscow, I think I've gotten down from Himalayan to merely alpine. Tidy up. I guess I'm in a cleaning mood lately. Weird. It's getting there. That's enough for tonight. Okay, first, let's save again on Nier. Which I feel is now a very fitting name for the save file. But, let's go to title. I've saved. Settings. Yeah, I guess we just don't have music. The time to save is near. Okay. That. Don't worry. We're going to play more. Besides getting that for free. And I have to make content of it. Because like, the place I get my shit for free from, I basically have a hidden reputation score. Wow, there's something wrong with my hair. I accidentally used some lighting in VC face, and I think it's like, change how my hair looks, because I feel like my hair is a different shade right now. Anyways. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I have like a reputation score. So, like, I have to make coverage or my reputation score goes down. Which is why I have 60 days to make coverage of all the games I get. However, I just feel like if I get games, I should make it closer to when I got the games. So, yeah, I'm actually quite invested in this. I'm very surprised. This signed Mary. Actually, I think. Oh, is this the start of the Vesper Review YouTube series? I can't actually probably make review content. However, we're gonna snooze that ad. However, I do feel. I know I have a low battery. Why do you like this? So that would be interesting. I'm not sure if I could survive actually going through trail cam and trying to get the good ending though. How I would like to make. Okay. Just for that, you're not getting. You're not staying in my ear. I could make reviews. I mean, I do have a video essay channel that I've been meaning to start. And I suppose I could do some reviews on that. My only issue with this game, the only singular issue, is that there is no music. Music would just be the cherry on the cake, I think. Because with how the writing is, I'm just so invested. And Signed Mary also had a lot of good things about it, to the point where it outweighed the bad, in my personal opinion. So, like, we're 2 for 3 in terms of good games from Keymailer. And Trailcam probably wouldn't have been that bad if I didn't die as much as I did. But the main issue with any horror game is that if you die right, if there is a fail state, the fail state is going to ruin the pacing. Usually. And that's the main issue with Trailcam, is that you gave me a fail state, I entered fail state multiple times, and thus the pacing and atmosphere was ruined. So like, that's the main issue with Trailcam. And I think most people would agree. But I could maybe see me doing a review series. Okay, but like, I thoroughly enjoy. I've been thoroughly surprised, honestly, by Amateur Deity Society. There's an isekai plotline. To be fair, like to go over what we just learned, I believe what happened to Sarah actually happened, considering what we're doing. I don't think Sarah had a psychotic episode. I think she actually entered a different world. And here's the thing, isekai actually started in... I mean, like, we've always had portal fantasies, and we've always had technically isekais, but we had a lot of... Isekais back in the 90s were much more female-themed. Because we had, like, oh, what's it called? I actually have the DVD series. Hold on. We actually had Fushigi Yugi, and probably many others, but I think Fushigi Yugi was a really big one. A really big isekai that was based around, which was a shoujo. I love Fushigi Yugi, yes. Not to mention it had... Was the character I think he was just a crush. No, wait, was he considered a female? I think he was just a really experienced cross-dresser. It's hard to say, yeah, it was an anime in the 90s. Like, how people interpret him now is up to them. Snooze again. And, like, I do think there's a lot of... While I do like trans reading of characters, I do think there's a lot of people who are reading too many characters as trans. That sounds bad. That sounds bad, but I do think there needs to be room for the cross-dressers and the trans characters. We need fanboys, cross-dressers, and trans characters. We need the whole spectrum. We need the whole spectrum, in my opinion. But there is Fushigi Yugi. And there is also Inuyasha. Inuyasha is a very popular, technically isekai, I think. I don't think Inuyasha is considered a shoujo, though. However, Gome is the main character. I think Kagome is more the main character than Inuyasha is. And like also, Inuyasha kind of hits a lot of tropes that a lot of isekai for late women hit. Because here's the thing, most isekai for men sends men into a fantasy world. And also a lot of women into a fantasy world too. But a lot of modern isekai sends men into a totally different world, totally unrelated to Earth. A lot of female isekai, however, sent women back in time. Which is what Fushigi Yugi did, I think. Or sent them into, this is Japan, but we have more fantasy creatures. I don't remember. Did Inuyasha send people back into the past? Or was it more of, oh, this is alternate reality Japan? I don't remember. I'm like mostly sure Fushigi Yugi was sent its main characters back into the past. However, I'm not like 100% sure. Let me Google. I have Google. Inuyasha. Then you have American Dragon, right? Inuyasha. Yeah, Kagome is sent to the Sengoku period. Kagome is sent to the Sengoku period. And let me see here, Fushigi Yugi. Okay, so they're technically in Fushigi Yugi. They're transported into the universe of the four gods in a book. However, the novel's universe is in ancient China. So, like, that is... Like, I'm not sure if a lot of female interpreted isekai just sent women back into the past. It's like men dream of fantasy worlds, women dream of the past. Though to be fair, a lot of female-oriented stuff is based upon romance, and we do just put the past as inherently more romantic as Snooze Again. We put the past as inherently more romantic than the current times. Mostly because I think it's just like the fashion, there's more life and death and more higher stakes in the past than now, I guess. Like, the romance was more high stakes back then. But, like, yeah. It kind of feels like men are sent to fantasy realms. Women are just sent to the past. Women are the best time travelers. But yeah, I'm getting some serious 90s vibes from this game, though it does take place in the 90s. I'm expecting like some Buffy the Vampire Slayer shit to happen now. But I do feel like there's some like serious love to 90s anime going on. And like other things. I feel like there's love in this game. I'm very excited to see more. However, that has to end because it's getting late. It's 11:40. I can't snooze my ads anymore, so we have to find someone to raid. Also, if there's any devs watching, or if a dev finds this before, like, Keymailer picks it up, I just want you to know I love your game. It needs music, but that's the only con I have so far. As like a person who has played visual novels and very similar games. Are they on Twitter? I'm not sure. However, I think I just have their email. I think I can just send them a message on Keymailer. And they're probably going to get this video. But, I love this game. I can't wait to play more of it next week. It may be the Thursday game. It might be the Thursday or Friday game. Or maybe Saturday. I do know we don't have that much time left in it. Because I kind of feel like that Sarah thing was at least 1/3. Does that... It felt like a 1/3 into the game type of deal at least, if not 1/2. But, let's see if there's anyone on. Maybe we can see if there's anyone playing the Amateur Deity Society, actually. Is Frump still alive? I don't think so. No, he's not. Chen says he's having a short stream, so I don't think I'll rate Chen. Kiro is an endgame. Refantasio. We raided System Chalk last week. Don't feel comfy raiding them. Don't feel comfy raiding them. Hooked on a feeling. Hooked on a... when did Chen start, actually? I'm not sure. He said it's a short stream and he's already almost 2 hours in, so I'm not, like, sure to rate Chen. You know what? We might just call it tonight. I think that's okay. Sometimes you just gotta call it. But, good night. Good fortune. I'll see y'all Sunday for the Sunday Sabbath. Good night. See y'all Sunday. Thank y'all for joining me. I had so much fun. This game was so much fun. But I got it in before ads start. So, night. Good night.